Yo, this is JBJR, and you're now tuned in to the Casual Fighter Podcast.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome to the Casual Fighter Podcast, episode 28. It's a really special episode today, man. Let's go ahead and run down the crew. Everybody's here. First is first, of course, man. You got my boy, my fellow beautiful Zero Beat 032. What's up?
What's up, y'all? How everybody doing today?
Yeah.
Doing well.
All right. And next we got up is Epidemic 006.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going?
And last but not least, you got the KOI, the IOI. Being last. Hey, man. Hey, blame Zero B for that one. For that last one, man. But yeah, JBJR official, man. Beat Extraordinaire, man. Both beats Extraordinaire from Epidemic and JBJR, man. Well, all of us, but you know, I'm retired. But yeah, man. JBJR, man, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Shout out to the Negro League Baseball Museum. Shout out to them. Boom.
Oh, Zab, you got that.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Man, Kansas City, man. Shout out to our brothers over there, man.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's a lot of history in that. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, this is a very special episode. Been trying to get this young man on for how long?
It's been a while, like months. I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of like just not been up, or that's mainly been it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just not been up. You know, my man don't sleep. He rests.
Exactly. Insomnia and all types of stuff. But I'm here today, though. All right, I got enough rest for once, so I'm here.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, I want everybody to have a real warm welcome for my boy ElChakotay, Mickey Main Extraordinaire, El Fuerte Extraordinaire.
List goes on.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. Like I said, the first today's topic, man, is about you, man. Like I said, it's really good to have you on here, man. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about quite a bit, man. But what a guy kind of put the focus on you, man. Let me know, like, what exactly you got going on right now? Is I know you got the streaming going on. You got your clips channel is blowing up like crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess as far as what's been going on, I got some IRL stuff I don't want to talk about right now. Like maybe going on, but it's good though. Like it ain't nothing bad. Like, you know, I ain't kill nobody or nothing like that. You know, that's like that. But it's good. Some stuff behind the scenes. Other than that, yeah, I got streaming going on. Trying to find like a balance with that, because you know I'm kind of getting tired of streaming all night and then getting up and like it's dark outside. So trying to find a balance with that. My clips channel, like you said, it has been blowing up. I guess someone on the YouTube side, or maybe just the algorithm, has kind of just been like hooking it up and blessing me, so it's just been going well. And yeah, that's kind of been it. You know, just I guess mainly been trying to go out more, because since the pandemic's been going on, you know, I just kind of been in the house a lot, and it's kind of I feel like it's taking a toll on me mentally. So just kind of been trying to do that type of thing and get out more and just hang out with friends. Not do nothing crazy like go to concerts like some people have been doing. I know I've seen those videos where they like go to big concerts like we're in the pandemic right now. So yeah, like
man.
Small get-togethers.
Yeah, man, they got Riot Fest going over here in Chicago, man. So
yeah, it's wild, man. I just kind of trying to be safe but stay sane at the same time. So you know, I still gotta go out. I actually did on another note, real quick. I actually did go see Shang-Chi recently. I'm not sure if anybody in here saw that movie.
Oh, I have.
I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it.
Okay, I won't say anything, man. I'm just gonna say I don't know what James thought, but I'm just gonna be honest. In my opinion, at least, I don't really know how you guys' taste is with movies. I thought it was one of the best movies that I've seen in like years. It was like I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. You know, like I didn't know what to expect going in, but when I came out, I was like, dang, dude, this is so good. So that's all I'll say. I won't spoil anything, but
I'm pretty much gonna give it the level of like the hype that Black Panther got when it first came out. So
you know what? I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I think I'll agree with that. Yeah,
man. Like I honestly think it's on that level. Because like I came out saying like, man, this is a win. This is a win, man. That's something that the Asian community needed, man, in my opinion. Like, and it was a good story. And you really didn't have to sit there and be like, oh, this is just an Asian movie. No, it
didn't feel generic. It didn't feel generic at all. Like, you know, it felt good. Like, it felt like an original movie. Like, you know, it didn't feel like it was taken off of nothing else. Like, I think they did a good job.
Yeah, and that's how the same feeling I got with Black Panther, because like everybody was coming in and was like, bro, I love Black Panther. I mean, everybody hates on like the CGI fight, but when it comes to everything else, it's like, yo, that's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Black Panther, man, got the. Man, I gotta go find that Black Panther mod for the Kali, because every time, like, I've been randomly running into the Kali lately. Whenever I like go play casuals, I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's kind of rare.
It's very rare, so like it's very interesting to kind of hearing that, man. Get that Black Panther mod, because I think it came straight from the MVCI model.
I can't remember. I've had it for a long time. I can't remember when it came out.
Yeah.
But it's really well done. I mean, it's a really good mod. Like if I played in college, I would definitely use it. So.
Absolutely. But yeah, man. Again, man, ElChakotay, man, has been a big like supporter of like what I do, what we all do over here. But man, especially man, my man's got the shirt on right now, man.
Oh yeah, I'll even show
you. He got the shirt on right now, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to James. A really talented artist.
Yeah, man.
Gotta support the boy.
Absolutely. And like I said, man, speaking of support, man, that's something that I always come through and support my boy here, man. Like nothing but helping me train and get better with my Mika. Man, this is like one of the best Mikas in the NA, if not the best Mika in the NA, man. Even now, like even with like, taking a little bit
not playing or much, right.
Right.
But yeah, I always try to help you. I know I still owe you those lessons off stream and stuff. I'm getting to that. Don't worry, I ain't forget. I'm getting to that.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What up, Musa?
Hey, yeah, what's going on? Big shout out to Musa Keta in the chat, man. Also one of the boys. But yeah, man. We can go ahead and get started into the next topic here. Going into here comes the new challenger. So KOFXV, like I said, we always have they drop their trailers every single week, man. I definitely want to get your guys' opinions on this. Everybody's disappointed. I'm a little disappointed because I'm like, man, when they gonna show my boy? I need Rock Howard to come in. I want Rock in, but I know Kukri is an interesting choice. Kukri, I'm butchering the name because I haven't really played a lot of KOF14. I know that's when he popped in.
Yeah, he was new.
But absolutely interesting. Like set of stuff that I guess with the changes that are happening, because I really see a lot of him in KOF14. I don't know how used was he.
That's a good question. I'm not really sure because I saw him and when I would see some combos, I'm like, dang, that's so sick. But I didn't really see him too often in tournaments, man. But he was definitely new. So I know there was that theory going around that new girl they showed, the black girl with like the braids. They thought, I think she had like some sort of similar symbol to that's on his like hoodie, I think, or something like that.
Oh,
if I remember correctly. So they thought that she might have been him, because he didn't know who it was, like he didn't see the face. But now the difference between the appearance of him in this game and 14 is you can actually kind of see his face. It's like it's blacked out, but you kind of see his eyes and stuff like that. And he actually got some new supers. It looks like. So that might make him more viable. I don't know if that was a problem with his viability in 14. I don't really know where he was at in tier list. But it was an interesting pick to bring back, he was new to 14, so it came to 15. So he must play a part in the story.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Yeah. And also one thing I wanted to say real quick is you said they come out with a character every week. They be missing a lot of times, man. Like they're like next week. But most weeks, most weeks they come out with a new one.
Right.
I don't know if they'll come out on this upcoming Wednesday. I hope so, but I guess we'll see.
Right. Yeah, man. But I'm definitely interested, man. I don't know. Zero Beat. I know. Have you played a lot of 14?
I actually used this dude in 14 for a list. Like I went online with him a couple of times. Like some of the few times I played this online, I had him, Geese, and Terry, and I had fun with this dude. I wasn't really good with him, but I'm like, nah, this dude's pretty fun to use. And like one thing I noticed from this trailer is he got some of his personality from SNK Heroes in this game now, because he was goofy in that game, and like I'm seeing him do these little weird poses. I'm like, all right, so y'all brought some of his personality from that in there, and that's fun to see.
Okay, I didn't know he was in there.
He's like the main boss, I think, in that game.
Oh, okay.
Or like one of the main antagonists in that game.
That game was really interesting. They even had like a female Skullomania. So dang, I guess I'm not surprised. Like, it was a very interesting game.
Yeah, it was. And then, but shout out to my boy Albrala in the chat right now. He's saying that he's reason for that game to be happening, because it basically caused Femterity to be in existence because of it, I guess. But apparently he's the main boss. So it's pretty interesting.
He must be a powerful person, dang.
Yeah, man.
Well, he was on what's considered the rival team in 14. Because I guess like the premier invitation team, I can't remember their name, but him, Sylvie, and I forget the other girl with the mask. But that was like considered Shune's like rival team in that game. But in fact, they even got like when those two fight, I think a song plays now in the update for just those two. So I think they're rivals or something. But I don't really know much about it because I didn't play much KOF 14 after like some of the DLC started coming out.
Right.
Yeah, and speaking of DLC real quick, I just want to talk about what James said at the beginning. He was saying that he wants his boy Rock Howard. Hopefully he's in the base roster and not DLC again. I mean,
that's what I want. I want him in base roster, man. I'm like, bro, that means we can get back like certain characters like Legionette. And man, it's like, bro, like that'll be a good team to just have, man. But
believe me, I feel you on that, bro. I'm a big Shenwu fan, and he's the only character on my team that's missing because I always play Athena Andy. So I hope Shenwu comes back because we also haven't seen him in like a 3D model either.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yes.
So that'd be cool to see what they like, how he would look, how it would translate.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Ash. Ash turned out well. And see, this is the thing about Ash real quick. People are like, oh, Ash's lips. Like someone said his lips look crusty. I'm like,
that was me.
Yeah. But I was like, his lips don't, because if you look at it, like not even that I'm trying to like pay enough attention to it. I was just trying to figure out what people were talking about. I saw this like picture was like 4 characters. And the reason it looks kind of weird is because he has actually like big lips, but all of them others, they don't. They got like fucking small ass lips. So that's why it looks weird, because it's like not a common thing in King of Fighters. But that aside, I think they did him pretty well. So I can only imagine Shenwu. I don't know if Shenwu would be on his team. Because I mean, I know before in the story, it's like Shenwu had beef with Ash because can't remember everything. I think it's like Ash tricked him or something like that.
Yeah, I know, tricked him with the whole Oswald situation in 11.
Yeah, and he made them fight each other, but they both survived the encounter. And then I think towards 13, Shenwu actually is with Elizabeth, and the other dude with the fucking, he's like this, and he's like,
Duolong or whatever.
Yeah, Duolong, yeah. And I guess they lost their memory about Ash, what happened. So I wonder if there's a possibility with that Shenwu could be on Ash's team again.
I hope so, because that was one of my favorite characters in 13.
Yeah, he was sick. He's like a simple character, like, he's not really difficult. And I just thought his story was cool. Like, he has like a street boxing, like a style he made up himself. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely interested in seeing a little bit more of it. I don't know if Epidemic or JBJR. I don't know like how interested you are with these characters, man. But
like I said, I just got done watching the trailer myself a couple times, before the show and doing this shit, and it's very interesting. But like who I'm looking for, who I still want. I mean, I know you want Rock, but where is my nigga Kim?
Yeah, Kim's coming.
Yeah. Where's Kim at? Right. We have not seen Kim yet.
You cannot have so many dope Fatal Fury people and not have Kim. Like if you don't give us Rock, you have to give us Kim. Like,
he's been in every game too, even the one where he didn't have his own team. He was still in 11.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what's going on where Kim is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe he's one of the DLC teams.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
that'd be nuts. But I mean, looking at the way the teams are, like I said, again, I've been saying this as a joke. My expectations have been 70% shattered, and it's really because of these teams and the way they're set up. Like, I was not expecting Athena to end up finally being on the whooping team, aka superheroines.
Yeah, they changed it up a lot. I think I was reading a rumor or something a while ago. They were like, yeah, this game's gonna be very different. We're gonna like change up. Like, I heard a rumor that they're gonna change up the teams, and that's what they're doing. Like, there's just different teams you just don't expect.
Right?
Like, and it's like, dang, dude, like. So it makes you wonder. And there was like, when I looked at the Ash trailer, or not the Ash trailer, when they showed off Ash and they showed the roster for like a few seconds, I screen capped it. I noticed there was like one team just missing at the bottom. Like there was a lot, like Ash had his own team. They didn't show the other two characters. Yeah. There was that around, then there was that one team at the bottom outside of the DLC. So I was like, who is that?
Yeah, that's what I was like, because everybody, remember I told you guys, I saw the when I saw the image, it was like every other team that wasn't like filled out had like at least one person that was shown. Yeah. So like New Girl was one, and then Ash was another one. Yeah, but then there was one team where it's just blank, empty, and that's not DLC.
So I actually want to talk about a rumor that I heard a while ago, and a screenshot that I saw, but it ain't really much because you could take a screenshot with the names. But a while ago, like some months ago, I remember seeing the screenshot, and it showed like I guess the UI and stuff. I gotta see how accurate that was. But the most important thing was it shows like team names. Like it'll show like the team names. You see the character you start with and the other two characters' names. One of the names on there said Kazuya. So I'm like, I don't know if they'll actually do a Tekken. Like if that's gonna be like a thing they do, because if you think about it, it wouldn't really sound too weird considering like the KOF All Stars game, the mobile. Yeah, they had like 6 Tekken characters. They had like Jin, Kazuya, Heihachi, Armor King, Ling, and Paul. So it's like I don't know if they would do all 6, but you know I can see them at least doing a Tekken team.
That'd be really interesting.
That would be sick. It's something new. And then the game got rolled back. It'd be something new. You know, it could bring in like Tekken players to maybe try out the game who would before. So it's cool. We'll just have to see what it brings and if it's true or not. You know, there's all types of leaks and rumors all the time. We live in a day and age where Photoshop is really good. I mean, people got tricked by the Rayman leak in Smash a long time ago.
Oh man, that was a good leak though, man. Yeah, like I actually follow the artist that did it too.
Yeah, you know, so it's like you never know. You never know, man. So I mean, I guess we'll have to see.
Oh man, if they had like a Team Mishima, man, that would be interesting.
That would be cool. And you know, King of Fighters got that hard execution, so I'd imagine they would keep a lot of the Tekken characters like Kazuya true to themselves in Tekken. You know, even in Smash, with the way that game is, they made Kazuya's electric still really hard. It's like I think instead of 1 frame, I think it's 2 frames. So they keep the execution usually. Even across Tekken, I think it's 1 frame when you play Kazuya. So games do a good job of keeping the characters true to themselves. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in it.
Now.
Yeah.
Man, that's a heck of a leak, man.
Right. It could be fake, but you know, you never know. I guess we'll just have to see.
Right. Yeah, man. Hopefully when we get Rayman, because speaking of Rayman, I'm like, why the hell is he not in Smash?
Yeah.
Fucking spirit.
I don't know if he was in my stream the other day, like maybe 2 nights ago. Ironically, we were talking about Rayman and because we were talking about like who we think the last Smash character is going to be. And I said Crash, but then I was like, I can see Rayman too. But what's interesting is there's this like leak I saw not a leak, like a video I saw a while ago. And it was saying like how they think Rayman is on the new Battlefield stage. They're saying they think he's like frozen in there on that stage, and they even show like why. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if he's reaching, but I can see why he thinks it's Rayman in there, just like with the description and stuff he gave. It's, as weird as this is gonna sound, you just gotta look at the video. It was really weird. I was like, maybe you're reaching. Like I don't know, could they have messed up and it's like a reflection in the background, or it's just maybe he's seeing stuff. I don't know. But if he is the last character, that'd be cool. I don't know what they would do though. Would just like break out of the ice or something? And he was like, "Oh, I was here the whole time." I don't know.
I'll be mad. I'm like, really? Y'all made me sit and wait 3 packs for my boy. You know, like I grew up with Rayman. I was like,
same.
I got Rayman at Rayman came out the year like right before you were born. It came out in '95. So I went in and I was like, bro, where the hell is this game? And then I played it and I was like, holy crap, this game is hard.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Bruh, it's rough, man. After you get to like that 3rd world, like,
yeah, you have to get powers and stuff, like the fly. I don't remember which one I played. I don't know if it was 3 or which one I played, but like you have to fly and stuff. It was just crazy. You get power-ups and stuff. It was really hard. I remember that. I had it on like the PS1. I didn't really have it on the PS1, I guess, like when I was younger, like my mom would like sometimes, you know, have someone babysit us, and the person there, they had it, so I used to just play that a lot. It was fun. It was hard though.
Those days.
Rayman,
man, it was
the shit.
Yeah, man, Rayman is dope as hell. But yeah, I played Rayman with the first one. Like, oh my god! Man. Like, what was dope about it though, man? When I got on a PlayStation, man, I didn't like. It sucks because like the PC version, I feel like would have been like, okay, that one is like way more powerful, but. Yo, the PC version, like the PlayStation version for Rayman, top notch, man. That shit is crazy. The graphics on it is insane, dog.
Yeah, you got like colorful, vibrant, animated real well.
You got the shit moving in front while you going. I'm like, what the? Yeah. Off topic, but man, that game is insane to me, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not kind of that.
No, that's what we do.
Okay.
We do that anyway.
All right, just making sure I didn't want to like scroll too much, off topic.
No, man, dude, if that game comes, like if Rayman comes and beats the last character, like expect me. That
I got a feeling I know who it is, though.
Oh,
if it's not a Gen 8 Pokemon, I'm be shocked. I'd be more shocked if it's not, because I got a feeling it's gonna be some kind of it's gonna be a Nintendo character, and B, it's probably gonna be a Pokemon.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good.
I was gonna say, now I think about it, I saw like a new leak like recently, and it was saying that it was going to be like another Pokemon trainer, but with just different Pokemon. And I was like,
kind of interesting.
I'll be upset.
I'm like, dang, what a way to end it like that. It's honestly might be a sad day though in general because this is apparently supposed to be the last like character.
Yeah. Someone's being disappointed.
Yeah. No matter how you slice and dice it, there's going to be people who are disappointed.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
so many characters that are requested. And you have to rule out the ones that are costumes too. I mean, the only exception was like Tekken because Kazuya was a Mii, and then Heihachi was a Mii costume, and then Heihachi or then Kazuya came in. So, but that's like a rare exception. We kind of all knew eventually it was going to be a Tekken rep, seeing as Tekken helped work on Smash. That's why they got the rage mechanic and stuff.
Absolutely.
This last character, I just hope it's interesting. At least I hope I'm not disappointed. Hope it's not another Fire Emblem character. That would suck.
I would be pissed. I would actually be pissed. Like considering, like, oh my god, I'll play Ike, but that's Ike.
So who's the most universally like requested person like in Smash? Like who like people want the most? Like universally.
Good question.
We already got him in Steve. I feel like Steve was high up there.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think Steve was high up there too because how popular the Minecraft community is. I actually don't know because I like what's interesting. Sakurai, like in Smash 4, if I'm not mistaken, he did a poll and he never released. They never released the results. So I'm assuming the characters they've been coming out with are like based off of. Some of them are based off of the poll. I wouldn't doubt if Steve was the most requested, but I don't know for sure because I know you got characters like Sora, and that too, like Final Fantasy characters that we did end up getting. But I don't know. Maybe if this is really the last character and ain't no secret pack, which I think this is. I'm just gonna I ain't gonna try to like.
Yeah, I think it's the last character.
I think it is.
Then maybe he'll show the poll results, and then maybe he'll even talk about why some of the characters he couldn't put in there. Because it's not easy just to be like, okay, we're gonna put this random character that's like from another series that's really popular in there. It's not that easy. It's a lot of work that goes into it, more than I could even imagine. So I'm sure he'll probably touch on that.
I can imagine
see the results.
Yeah, I can imagine him going down that list and be like, "Oh, Sword for Smash, Disney," and then just move on. That's it. Like, fuck it. That's it. That's the reason why he's not in. But no, Epidemic, you said you got a character that you wanted to like probably be in.
No, I was just saying the Fire Emblem characters that I like playing with the most was Marth.
Oh yeah, Marth.
But like, but Marth is a stable though, so stable.
I'm fine with Marth.
Yeah, I'm fine with Marth, Roy, and Ike.
Yeah,
but the ones we got after that, I was like, bro, we got a clone, another clone, a third clone. And then Robin.
Different after that, because Foreign don't play like no one else,
right?
Or Robin.
Robin.
Robin. Yeah, I mentioned Robin. Yeah.
So you got weird.
Yeah. Violence is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be funny in that. I'm gonna just be funny and say what character I think should be put in there.
No.
Cranky Kong.
You know what? Another DK rep would be kind of funny though.
It would. It'd be interesting to kind of try out because I feel like, man, I feel like it's well represented though. Who do you think?
This is a total wild card.
Well, I'm ready.
ElChakotay.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I would not be mad about that.
Castlevania.
That would be I know we got him as a boss, but
we got Simon and Richter. If we got Simon and Richter, just go ahead and give us.
I would not be mad at that.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Interesting.
ElChakotay would be immensely dope.
Yeah, but man, that'd be real cool, man. Let's go ahead and continue on, man.
All right.
With the next few topics, man. First things first, man. I kind of want to highlight this. Also, shout out to Cafe, man. I don't know when Elizabeth's coming. I don't know, but if Ash is back,
she's gonna die
far behind. She's probably gonna be on his team, to be honest, because she was sad about him at 13. So
absolutely, I think she's coming back. I think she's gonna be on his team.
One bad bitch cannot leave another bad bitch behind.
Oh my god!
Get out of here, man!
Oh, I'm bad.
All right. Oh my god! Wait, I need a moment.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. But no, man. Kind of before we kind of call this section of things where we kind of call shop talk. I want to go ahead and highlight this and notate this, man, because this is hella dope. So Cuddlecore, man, dope ass fucking hardworking Tekken player, man, bruh. You know, she was with Equinox for I don't know how long, man. It's been like it felt like it's forever. Ever since I followed her, man, she's been with Equinox. But shoot, shout out to her, man. She got signed by Red Bull, dog.
Yeah. That's a big W. She honestly been inspiring to me because I actually met her in person like back in 2019. I took a picture. I'm glad I did, and I uploaded to Twitter too. And I got to talk to her for a little bit. We follow each other on Twitter, so I always just kind of see what she's doing. And I saw that she's always making big moves. Like on the front page of Twitch, doing all these type of just stream updates and just stream stuff.
And she's always competing.
It's always competing. It's always going well for her. So I'm happy for her, man. I mean, I think out of anybody can think of right now, she deserved it. I think that was a really good choice. And the good thing about being a Red Bull athlete is, a lot of times when people are Red Bull athletes, they're also on a team. So she's still on Equinox and Red Bull. And I know Equinox holds it down. The owner of Equinox, she always
absolutely
goes wild and supports her players in depth. I've seen a video reaction once of her just cheering for her players. So it's like, oh wow, really cool. It's really cool, man. It's a big.
Yeah, man. I would say this about Equinox, man. Just like you said, man, they're really, really make sure they got the backs of their players, man. I can just tell you how long Brian F has been on there, man. He's been on there for a long freaking time. Who else is on Equinox that I know of? Miria, man, like a cheerleader player.
Really good. Man, I know her since the 4 days actually. So we go back. We go far back.
Yeah.
Man, they got some good people.
Yeah. Nix is the owner, right? Yeah, man. She take care of everybody. Like she makes sure everybody's right there. And that team is definitely a team you want to be on. But man, having not only being on that team and still being on that team, and now you're like a Red Bull player too as well. Red Bull, man.
That's like the team you want to be on.
That's where you want to be. That is pretty much goals.
I haven't really heard of goals. I've only ever heard of 2 people not being on there anymore, and I don't know what happened with Luffy, but I remember Snake Eyes, and but I think it's by a choice type thing if you don't want to be on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
I think it was just you set when you're on Red Bull, man.
But to answer your question, Moosey, she's on Equinox still, but she's also a Red Bull athlete, so that's really good.
It's awesome, man. So again, big shout outs for Cuttacore, man. Like
for real,
just out here just collecting all the W's, man. Like
well deserved, man. She's so nice. She's so inspirational. She's a really good player. Man. Like she has everything going for her. So that's really good. Really good.
Yeah, man. Like man. Big shout out to Scar too, man. I know he's like, baby. So man, that is like the most wholesome fucking bro. Hey, 2020 had a shitty year, right?
Yeah.
But the most wholesome thing to come out of that, at least in this community alone, was that.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
And see, another thing too was I remember Javits made a post, and he was like, nothing good is gonna come out of this woman crush, or not woman crush, but FGC crush thing. And I didn't comment on it, but I just kind of watched from the side. I was like, that kind of came out of it. And I'm sure there's some other stuff that happened that we don't know about, but even if that's not the case, the Cuddlecore and Scar thing happened. That's really good,
Exactly. That's exactly it.
That was really nice.
Yeah, man. So, man, she got it going on, man. She killing it, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. She deserves it. Love to see it. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, man. So there was another topic I want to start and get into, man. After we highlight out all that, so I'm gonna say the best for last, of course. You see the best for last is right there, right before we get to Hood Lord. But we're gonna talk about this, man, because I know I wish Fleet was at least in chat to have this conversation. Yeah. But yeah, man, basically he had a pretty much a long conversation on his thoughts on why he's not feeling Nick Brawl. And it's actually something that I felt like it's like really important that I kind of wanted to highlight in here, because again, this is the Casual Fighter Podcast. This is the entry to the FGC or fighting games in general. So it's one of those things like, let me go ahead and see like why you want to be able to kind of want to get it. And he laid it out. I mean, and one of the people that really wanted to, really interested in, he wanted to know was ElChakotay. ElChakotay's asked me like, you remember what Fleet was set up?
Because I remember you brought it up and I was curious. Right.
Yeah. Because it is a curious thing to have. And I was like, that's interesting. But yeah, man, basically it just really, it comes down to a lot of the presentation. And it was definitely something, Zero Beat, you mentioned as well. Like, you're kind of hoping that it doesn't fully turn into an MVCI situation. But yeah, man, it was definitely one of those interesting things, man, where it's not just really just the voices, it's kind of just like the look of it. And my big thing about it was the whole stages and like the stages and voices. The voices I feel like eventually can be taken care of, even though it's going to be extremely hard.
Actually, I want to read you something real quick, talking about the voices, because that was actually talked about recently with them too.
Yeah.
And, just one thing I want to mention too before the voices is, I understand like there's like I don't know if you guys know this, but they were saying that the budget was low for this game. They had a low budget, so obviously if it comes to voices too, some people are like, even I at one point was like, probably just take the voices from the show and put it in there, but obviously if you do that, you do got to kind of pay the actors again because you're using their voices again, and it's stuff like that. So that's a part of the budget, right? So but yeah, one thing I want to talk about was there was actually an interview that I saw recently with Game Informer. They interviewed the team behind the Nick fighting game. They also made not Brawlhalla, but the Slap City. And I played that a lot too. I played that like years ago. I still played it sometimes. But anyway, the interview question was like, many characters announced so far have iconic voices attached to them. Are the characters included voiced by original actors? If so, who's on board? And the team's response was, our focus was on creating the best possible gameplay experience for core brawling fans and Nickelodeon fans around the globe. It's not as straightforward as one might think. As we continue to build the Nick All-Star Brawl franchise, we will be reviewing all options, which may include adding voiceovers, I think, down the road. So I was actually glad to hear them talk about it because out of all the complaints, I think that's been the biggest complaint of the game. Yeah, it's no voices. But there's one thing I want to talk about too, real quick, because I really hope this is not the deal breaker. But some people it might be, but this is not the first game that's come out and they didn't have voices. Like I found out recently, I didn't know this because I didn't play the game much or at all. Actually, I don't think I ever played it. Was a Power Ranger Battle of the Grid. When that game first came out, I didn't have any voices, and I didn't know that. What? I didn't know that. Yeah, they added that later on. I didn't know that. So I guess that game also had a low budget. And then there's another game which people have their thoughts on, opinions on, but it is big. Brawlhalla, that game is big, does not have voices. I've never heard anybody complain about it not having voices. Yeah,
it doesn't. It just got
sound effects. It don't got voices, so it's like and the fact that my whole point of even mentioning those two games, I'm sure there's probably more or some others, might not a lot, but is that the fact that they even talked about it being a possible option down the road is really cool. I just hope that if that is the biggest complaint people have, that they still at least give it a shot, because it's a really fast game from what I've been seeing in the trailers. It looks like it'd be over really quick, so we'll see. But that's what I want to touch on as far as voices, at least. Anybody got any thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, that's one of the big things that
we talked about that.
Yeah, we definitely talked about it, a lot of it, and then basically, we talked about this on your stream a lot.
And I wanted to talk about what I talked about on my stream to everyone too, because there was more.
Absolutely.
Because there was Fleet, what was your what else were you saying about the game? Because I know it wasn't just voices, it was something else, but I wanted to make sure I remember correctly.
So what Fleet said, like I said, he's not in chat. I wish he was in chat. But he was saying that, and I'll read it out. And I told him I was going to read it out to you. He's basically said it felt soulless to him. Said that it was kind of odd for him, where it was like built to be competitive first and fun second. Because he really doesn't play Smash for the technical aspect. He play it because it's a love letter to the fans, and I understand that. I understand where he's coming from with that to a bit, because like if this game is going to also kind of have that aspect where it's like a love letter to the fans, I feel like it's not just the voices. I do appreciate the fact that some of the taunts make reference not only to stuff that happened in the show, but also the memes that came out of it. That's the big thing with me. I love the taunts. I wish there was voice behind it, because I want to hear. I want to hear SpongeBob. Man, I want to hear SpongeBob say "jamming on the beat."
I guess
I want to hear
it. And what I was saying when you said that is, I guess I understand where it's coming from. But like you said, it's like they even said it too. Their focus, it's kind of like the opposite of Smash. Smash is more of like the casual, and they kind of got turned to competitive. This one is straight out the gate, just straight towards competitive. But having that casual audience is important too. Because casuals is the main reason the games even do well and succeed. You know what I mean? Like a lot of popular games are because casuals bought it. It's not because all the pro players bought it. Like casual makes up way more than the pro players in the game. So it is important to also appeal to the casuals. I don't know if they have items or not. Not that I've seen so far, but
I'm wondering about that.
It seems like they don't, but it seems like it's just mainly focused on being competitive.
Because because he was saying like he's worried, like I don't even think this game has items in it. Like if I want to go play, he literally said this. If this Nick game had the soul of Nick in it, he'd actually be hyped. But he don't think this game is even gonna have items in it, and that's wild. Why? Like, because Nickelodeon games should be developed with the core market in mind first. People hate on Sakurai's mindset with Smash, but there's a reason why most of these games have a viable community. If I were 10, I would hate this game because I'd go online and get destroyed by sweaty 30-year-olds. And if this game came out 20 years ago, I feel different about it. He's like, what's the point of putting SpongeBob if he doesn't feel like SpongeBob or anyone else? And one other point that I wanted to say that he did say that's in the statement. He said, if we wanted to play Slap City, I don't need to buy the version of it with Nickelodeon skins. I'll just go play Slap City. I'm like,
okay, so one thing I want to talk about real quick is the game. As someone who has played Slap City a lot, the game is way different from Slap City. Like just the little rock paper scissors thing that wasn't in there. The way combos work with dash attacks, the air strafing. Obviously they have wave dashing, but most of the stuff, like when they show the breakdown, is not. So obviously there's some similarities, and most of it's different. And they even mentioned that like a while ago too. Like it has some elements of Slap City, but it's going to be its own thing. And I think they did a good job in that sense because it's not just a copy paste. It's really different. Like if you ever seen Slap City and you look at the comparison, you'll be able to tell. So like even the turnaround thing in midair, that's new. I've never seen any game do that.
Yeah. I've not seen that mechanic before.
And then being locked in the air, looking at one side, like a lot of stuff like it's not in there. But they obviously have some because it is the same team. But a lot of it's different. Most of it's different from what I've seen. So, but I get what he means. I mean, because it is important to have items. I mean, look, like a lot of the Smash clone games, they do have items. I don't know about Rivals of Aether. I don't know if that game has items.
I don't know.
That's a Smash type game. I've never seen items. I'm not saying it doesn't have it, but I haven't watched. I only really watch competitively. But a lot of games in Brawl Hall, they have like bombs. You can throw your weapon at somebody.
Exactly.
Smash has like the most items probably out of all those type of platformer games. That's what they call them, platformer games. Yeah. Nothing be like Smash clones, but I guess nowadays the correct term is platformer because Smash kind of like inspired a genre type thing.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of those games kind of obviously inspired by Smash, but I guess that category is now just platform fighters, not Smash clone technically. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, if it does have items, they did a good job of hiding it, but I don't think it does. And yeah, it definitely was like you know, like you said, and I said earlier, like it was definitely inspired to be competitive first and not casual. So I just hope that it does well, man, because I think the more it does, the more they'll add stuff. And they're really listening to the community a lot. They were even answering a lot of questions. So
absolutely, and that's something that I really appreciate. That's something I really appreciate.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you know, like just listen. Like it's good to know that we're being heard. Unlike, you know, like something happens in the game, you're like, dang, is that because we said something, or did you guys just so happen to ironically think that or see something? You know, like it's good to know that we're having direct communication.
Right. But yeah,
I always appreciate that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much what I kind of wanted to talk about with Nick Brawl, man. Just kind of have a little bit of a shop talk on that one. But the next big shop talk that I want to really talk about. Everybody knows about this. We talked about this for the past 3 episodes too. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, free MVC 2. We have said it, mentioned it. Man, Max put out that hashtag and that thing just completely took off. Like the last time something that's huge that Maximilian dude has done where it's taken off. Man, I can't remember actually. Now I lost it.
That was in the Kill Instinct.
It was absolutely chaos. It was chaos.
And you know what? We actually got a reply from that too. Not to get too off topic, but I think if I remember correctly, the Xbox people, they were like, we're just looking for a team that would be able to do the game type thing. Like we need a team that would be able to do it because they don't have Iron Galaxy, they don't have the Helix, right? So they would need a team.
Yeah, that's gonna be
to make it. And I don't want to get too much into that, but yeah, it was definitely KI if I remember correctly. So
yeah, for sure. But
MVC,
man.
Or MVC 2, I mean.
Yeah, MVC 2, man. Like, it's not even his favorite too, but the fact that he's bringing it back because he knows it's everybody's like real main go-to. When you talk about Marvel, you talk about MVC 2 the most. Yeah. So definitely you understand, like, I appreciate the fact that, you know, he's using his clout, he's using his popularity to be able to, and his reach to like go out and make sure like, yo, we want this game to come back from jail. Like it's in copyright jail, copyright hell. We needed to come back.
Oh my god, Because you already know what happened in MCI. We couldn't even get the X-Men in there. They was in there before it was even called Marvel vs. Capcom, bro. Right. And now to have them in there, it's like, dang.
Yeah, man, it's upsetting. But man, the fact that now that we have an article here from Game Rant, and even though like Brian F said on Twitter, like he was like, I kind of question the legitimacy of this article until they actually showed video of folks within those companies, talking about it. It's like, okay, this is like a lot more traction is about to happen. Disney and Capcom are reportedly in communication to bring back Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Disney.
Yeah. So
actually, he's like, you know what? We can make some money.
That's huge.
We'll make a lot of money.
So it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder, like, will they do it? And also, I mean, what does this mean for potential of another Marvel game? Even I don't know if that means maybe I'm reaching. But bro, I would. Oh my god, if they ever did another Marvel game, I'm popping off. But
oh man, they do it right.
Again. Yeah. And they can't do it right. They can't. Honestly, all the Marvel vs. Capcom games are good, really good. I even thought
Infinite was great.
I like the Infinite.
It plays great. Yeah, I like how it plays.
Yeah, but I mean, if I had to rank them all, I think I would like 2 and 3 more than Infinite. But that's just a preference thing. But they usually don't mess up with Marvel games. If DC lets them do what they want to do, art style, and I'm sure they let them do what they want to do gameplay wise, but art style and roster style. Yeah. Then roster wise, and I'm sure the game will be amazing. But I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see when that bridge gets crossed, if it does or not. But the fact that we might even get a CVS or MVC2, remaster or I don't know what to say remake, because if they had a ratio mode, that's kind of like a remake, I guess, because you're adding something.
Yeah, that'd be ratio mode that Justin Wall did. That'd be dope.
That'd be dope. And I hope. I mean, I would hope the netcode's good.
So, well, yeah. This is a step in the right direction, though. Regardless, I feel like this is good news.
It is.
Yeah,
that's really good news, man.
Yeah.
And then the fact that even though like it's planned months in advance, so like I don't think like when Max did the hashtag, I don't think it was like a timely thing that Capcom started dropping all these different versus character costumes in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
But we got fucking Ruby Heart
and
like
Cyber
Rose and Cyber Akuma coming.
Yeah,
and it's not a mod.
Right, and they both come out the same day, the 21st. So that's
okay.
Tuesday. Yeah, it's a maintenance.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yep.
That's really
we got maintenance. Yeah, we got maintenance on Monday. Yeah.
And I think I know. Okay, let me know if they do it with the Akuma. But I know when I saw the Rose trailer, I know at the end it said if you bought the premium pass, you get that costume included.
Yes.
Was that the same for Cyber Akuma too?
Yeah, I think it's the same for Cyber Akuma.
I wasn't sure if it was the same or if they were going to do like because sometimes they do where you got to do the mission and then you beat them and then you get it. They used to now they made it. Yeah. I mean, the mission would be cool too because it's like if you ain't buy the pass, you spend like 500 fight money.
Yeah, let me look this up now. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
I think the premium pass is a good idea. I was kind of wondering. I was like, I feel like they didn't do 26 costumes yet, so it's good to see that they're starting to come out with more costumes.
Right, man. I was already hyping up when they did Shadow Kami, because that's honestly my favorite version of Kami ever. Like, look, when she first dropped in X-Men for Street Fighter, which is still to this day like the game that got me into fighting games was that game.
Oh yeah,
like, bruh, like it's always been Shadow Kami for multiple reasons. One, I am a wholesome guy, but I am also a man. And I'm a man of culture. Shadow Kami cosplayers rejoice.
Oh yeah,
Lord have mercy.
I guess that is another good thing about. I guess it is another good thing about characters like that. When people cosplay, it's always cool,
Yeah. But yes, it is with the premium pass. I just looked at the trailer here.
Cool. Yeah, so, Rose's was really good too. It wasn't just really hard. She has a scarf. She actually has the chains.
Cool. Instead of the garf. That's really cool. They really did. That's really dope.
Maybe Ruby Heart being 6, Street Fighter 6, if they don't do another Marvel. Because she is Capcom property. She was only in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
That's the only one. That would be sick as hell if she was actually made a jump to a Street Fighter game.
Man, Capcom has so many dope characters.
They really do, man. Like,
yeah, they do.
I really want like a MV, like a Capcom versus, like a Capcom like All Stars game, like that's really good. That's like a tag team system game. That's what I personally want. Because you got way too many characters. Like you'd be able to put in like as many Darkstalkers as you want, many Rival Schools characters you want.
Yeah.
Like you got the cyber what you call it?
The one with Jin and all them.
Yeah,
Cybernauts, yeah.
Cybernauts, yeah.
June and all that. Also,
all that stuff.
Another thing I was saying too was this is actually something interesting I just thought about. So what's cool about that type of game is since they have so many fighting games that most people that don't even know about. Like I only know about it because my dad grew up in the arcade era, so growing up, you know, I had access to all these crazy fighting games I can name, and some people wouldn't even never heard of it. So what's cool about that is a lot of them were Capcom. I mean, a lot of them were other stuff too, but a lot of them were Capcom, and it'd be cool with a game like that to kind of introduce some characters that haven't been in a game for a very long time, and people just to see what people's reactions are, because they got it in a lot of new people 5. So I'm sure a lot of people with 5 would try another Capcom fighting game. So it'd be cool to see like what their reactions would be, and because if a lot of these old characters get brought back and they're new, then Capcom could gauge like, okay, would this be a good idea to maybe bring the series back to put this character in 6?
Right.
It'd be a really good idea to kind of bring characters back and see how the fan reception is, because a lot of people will not have seen these characters before, and you'd be like, oh, they were in this other game. It might even encourage them to maybe look at the other game. So that's a lot of benefits to give it a shot. To give it a shot at, you know, like for example, look at Morgan. She's one of the most popular Darkstalkers characters. There hasn't been a new Darkstalkers in a while, but they keep characters like her relevant, like even with Marvel 3, MVCI, Skin and Street Fighter 5, you know. So it'd be cool to see that type of thing.
Absolutely, and like there's another game that I'm thinking of like right now that, that I think that should really be like noted, that I'll be interested to see if that character would come through, and that is, I hope Luke has something to do with Captain Commando.
Oh yeah, that's the rumor, right? That could just be like a coincidence, but that'd be cool. I would.
Captain Commando was great.
To me, it wouldn't be too far off, right? Oh, go ahead, please. Sorry.
Bishop.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, because to me it's like you know, that would make a lot of sense. I mean, look at Zeku. He's like the first strider, right? That's what the story's kind of telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the origin story of Captain Commando. That'd be sick.
That'd be dope. Like, man,
I love it, because it's like you're saying, like Capcom's got so many dormant franchises where it's like I want to see someone from Slam Masters come back. I want to see someone from Cyberbots, someone from all these beat 'em ups they made over like I'd love to see Cyber Blue from Battle Circuit in anything. I want to see Gene from God Hand. I want to see Ashura.
Right.
Like,
see,
they got
so
many.
Oh my god.
Oh my, that'd be so sick. Like they got so many people.
Like the fucking Red Earth characters, man. Like
yo.
And
we forgot about that.
Yeah, we got Leo and fucking as Alex costume, even though his hands look weird to me.
Dude, I didn't know Ruby was a rejected Darkstalkers character, man. I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I actually read about that like a little bit ago, and I was like, that's interesting.
So there's.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
There's something that he said. Hold on, Zero Beat. You were talking about what are some of the game franchises you mentioned again? Because there was actually something I was going to say.
I know I said Saturday Night Slam Masters.
That one. So you know what's interesting about that? I actually found out something recently. Just looking at the lore, because you know the Capcom website gives you lore, like about the game.
Yep.
Found out that the what's the guy named Luchador in there?
I know what you're talking about too.
Apparently, which is interesting, I found out about this, is the same person that trained him was the same person that trained El Fuerte in Street Fighter. So there's that connection there. So that's that connection. That's really cool.
That's how that works.
Capcom is slick. They be doing
that's how that works.
Yeah, you already got the Haggard connection from that game. That's what he was doing wrestling before he became the mayor of Metro City.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And I heard there's even a connection with one of the characters, Gunlock and Guile, I think. I can't remember though, but it's like sprinkled connections within Slam Masters to Street Fighter. And I'm like, I love that kind of stuff though. And I think it's El Stingray?
Yeah, El Stingray.
Okay. I was like trying to think of his name, and I'm like, I can't think of it.
And on another note, real quick, I actually want to give my opinion about something. I want to know what you guys think. Maybe I'm too big brain. Maybe I'm not as big brain as I thought. So I saw Art Brawl's comment in chat, and I talked about this on my stream yesterday too, because someone mentioned it. So he said, I think either Alex or Geef should get the Amigo costume. So my opinion, I think neither of them should get it. You want to know why? Because I think there's one character who will fit. You know what Amigo looks like, right? Everybody knows what Amigo looks like. Tell me, bro.
Yeah.
That Birdie wouldn't be the perfect fit for that.
I was thinking about that.
And even drops items
sense,
like the banana or the can.
Exactly.
You can make that like a little Amigo or some shit. You know, Marvel 2, you can throw that
all day.
Yeah. I see.
I'm down with that.
Man,
I'm
look
alright
at
with
that. Capcom should talk to me, bro. They should talk to me. I got. I mean, just like hold on. One more thing I want to talk about quick. They messed up with the Red Bull costume. Just on another note, because you know what I'm saying, like Birdie with the Amigo with the banana and the can. When they did the Red Bull costume for Birdie, why wasn't it in a Red Bull can? See, like I'm telling you, bro, I could have. Maybe, even though they have like the logos and the costumes and everything for the Red Bull costumes, maybe they were like, you know, we feel like you're like adding this in. I'm like, I don't know why, but y'all could have just modded a Red Bull can right over it, man. It'd be so easy. I feel like that'd be like one of the easiest things to do, but yeah,
they figured it was like, well, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's fine.
True. Dang, it's just interesting. No, it's just they know these costumes.
Yeah, man, it's like details, man. Little details like that can get you. Like
I said, the Ruby Heart costume looks sick, but the thing that really stuck me the most was the fact that it's on a scarf. It's chains. That's so sick, man. Yeah, that shows how much detailing list they pay attention to. So that's cool.
Yeah, man, it was really good. Absolutely love the fact that as soon as I saw the chain, I was like, y'all did this right. Good, excellent job. I love it. Like, oh my gosh, everything about it is just, that trailer was good. Even if it's just a costume trailer.
They listen to us about the Marvel thing with this Rose and Akuma, bro. They know what we want.
They know, yeah. And like I said, this is something that they planned out beforehand. So like, they were like, "Oh, Max, we already had you, bro. We had you covered. Check this stuff out. We had this down the pipeline a long time ago." It was like,
and I even saw Max like he talked about, like, he quote tweeted it. I can't remember exactly what he said, but he quote tweeted the Rose trailer with the Ruby Heart costume.
Yeah, he was hype as hell, dude.
Yeah. And so it's good to see this in action, man. I love it.
Absolutely, man. So I'm excited to have it, have those both costumes in there and be able to kind of knock it off. But yeah, man, like, anybody got any more thoughts, man, before we move on to the final segment?
I don't got anything.
I don't think I got nothing. I'm just waiting on this patch for Strive to come through.
Next month.
Yeah. And I think another character drops too, so I'm curious to see what happens with that.
So
go ahead.
What's interesting is my brother pointed this out to me. He said I didn't notice this. So originally when they showed Go Lose, they showed the next 4 characters that's coming out, and they gave you release dates. Apparently, if you go back and look at the trailer, which I'm gonna do in a second, when it shows the 3rd character, it says 2022. But then we look at the Jacko trailer, it says 2021 for the last character. So that's interesting, like, if that's true, because if that is true, like I said, I'm assuming he was right, maybe he was wrong. But if that's true, then it's like, well, dang, Evo Offline, I don't know if you guys know this, but there is going to be Evo Offline this year in November, but only for those who won the Evo Online. So I'm assuming there's going to be like a lot of reveals and announcements on that. But yeah, no, okay, he was wrong. He was wrong about that. Okay. It actually did say 2021. Okay, so it was planned. Okay, scratch that. He wasn't right. But it's still interesting though, man. Like, 3 characters. I'm assuming it'll be revealed maybe this month because there's Tokyo Game Show. If not, then maybe sometime November. Then they come out later that month. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see soon enough, I think, though, because, like, I mean, I'm just curious because I've seen like 2 or 3 different leak lists, and I'm just curious, like, because so far one of the leak lists was right, I think, and I can't remember who else was on that one, but I've heard everyone from Slayer to Jam, Oscar from the story mode. Like, I'm hearing a few different folks, and I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm curious who's next.
Yeah, because I know that the order, from what I heard, it's new character, returning character, new character, returning character, new character.
Right.
So that means the next one should be a new character. And then, I don't know who would be the returning character after that. So, I mean, we'll have to see. It's really interesting. A lot of games like to do new characters. Sometimes they get a little overboard. Call of Street Fighter 5, but
oh my god!
Sometimes they do a good job. Like Mortal Kombat, I thought did a good job. They only did 3 new characters. They mainly did, I guess, return. I mean, they did a lot of guests for some reason, but that aside, they did like returning characters for the most part. So it's interesting to see the route that Guilty Gear is going to go. Like with the next patch, are they going to do? Is it going to be returning? They're returning. Like, are they going to do like what's going to be the order?
Right.
I'm curious.
Because the game is still popular. Like usually like a game like Guilty Gear, it'll come out hot, but then after like a month or so, it'll kind of cool down. But it's still been hot. Like it's still been hot for a minute. So it's good to see.
Rollback netcode.
Yeah. The first game I'm seeing, and honestly, in general, where we can see Japan versus US.
Yeah.
We've had 2 of those so far.
Wild. It's wild.
Which Rivals event, right?
Rollback netcode.
Good rollback netcode though.
Oh right. Yeah. Because
Street Fighter 5 rollback netcode.
Yeah, because apparently that does have rollback netcode, but some people don't know that. It does have rollback netcode.
Yeah, there's folks that don't know. Yeah, the Street Fighter 5 has rollback. It's just not implemented right.
Yeah. What's interesting though is I remember playing NBCI online and netcode was good. But it's the same one for 5, but I think 5's like has something with the code messed up, a line of code or something. I don't really know what the big thing is. So I just hope 6 is better in terms of netcode. Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not actually worried about 6 because of MVCI. Like they got it right that time, so I'm thinking, why mess up again?
Yeah, true. And they got a team, so you know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say, okay, I think they'll do a good job this time around in 6. But we'll see, because if they mess up, bro, it's not gonna be good. No, it's not gonna be. I don't think the Pro Tour is gonna be enough to save them this time.
Not at all, man. But yeah, I'm hoping that's also good as well, and I hope it works well with if they're going to be using the RE engine or not.
Yeah, that's a rumor I've heard. I heard there's going to be Street Fighter 6 will be in the RE engine.
That's interesting.
That is interesting with that type of style. Now Street Fighter's never done that type of style before, so it'll be interesting.
They almost did.
Yeah. Oh, they did. Yeah. Remember?
I remember the screenshots from 5 where like the beta stuff, and I'm like.
Yeah, they kind of look like Tekken.
Real different.
I think Ryu, did he have a beard? I can't remember. But
Ryu had a beard and long hair.
He had that like little body cast, or not cast, but that little thing around him. I don't know. I can't remember what the name of that is. But what's interesting though.
Yeah, the little chest in cave.
Yeah, and what's interesting though is the fact that Akuma in Tekken 7 looks really good for being like in that sort of universe. You know how Tekken is really realistic looking. And
Akuma
looks just like Akuma. He don't look weird. So I think it's possible to do it right. So I have faith that if they do that.
Yeah, Bishop here is doing nothing talking about how Akuma just fits in Tekken 7, man. That's all you talk about. That's all you talk about. But speaking of Tekken, we're gonna go ahead and get into the final segment. Man, look here. Like, we've been waiting for this one. We've been waiting for this one, man. This is huge. This is gonna be the biggest one. This is the final one too, because right now this is currently the last game. I'm hoping they're working on Tekken 8 soon, because I really need.
Well, it was leaked.
Remember, it's leaked. Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
We ain't talking about it. Yeah, we ain't talking about it. We might talk about it at a different time. But man, that NVIDIA link, man, is insane. So yeah, don't think we don't know about it. We ain't slept on it. We just ain't gonna mention it yet.
Okay, that's another topic for another day, for sure.
Right.
You hear this dude?
Oh my God! This is what a whole song.
Oh, Yahoos and triangles. Fists and kicks, bitch. We here.
Man. Well, let me do the intro. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Hood Lord and Soul by Bishop, Tekken 7. Oh my God.
Oh yes. We here.
Oh Lord.
We're in the best story for King of the Iron Hill 7.
King of the Iron Hill.
Oh my God.
Prepare, sir. Prepare.
Oh man, this is gonna be a treat.
So after the convoluted fuckery known as number 6, because it was, this is called what it was. I gotta rub my head after that shit. All right, so pretty much after this point, the war's still going on. Pretty much Tekken 7 happens right after Tekken 6 for the most part, right? Like it's like just the shit just continues. Like it's kind of pretty much what happens. So shit is still in full swing with the war that happened. It started in the Tekken 6 because of when Gen started. So shit hasn't stopped. So, but at the same time, we're actually getting a narrative perspective from a journalist whose family actually got killed in the war that Gen started. You know what I'm saying? We'll just call it World War III. So he pretty much, after Gen started World War III, journalist got killed. He's telling the story, right? So he's telling the story first about 40 years ago. We see young Hank Mishima fighting Cotton Mishima.
Oh my god!
So it's very interesting because you play with my man's as a little boy, and he doesn't have the power of propane just yet. That moment doesn't come.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so of course, Cotton is an asshole. Okay, so because you found out about his wife about he killed his wife Tilly Hachijo.
Why's her name Tilly, bro? Why is she Tilly?
That's Hank's mama, motherfucker. What you talking about? What you mean?
I know, but damn, man.
Like, I'm just saying.
Making a comparison. Go with it, nigga. I'm all right.
Go with it, nigga. Just go with it. Shit, it's Tilly. All right, this is Tilly. This is not GH Mama. This is Tilly. All right.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, we at this point, and you find out Cotton killed Tilly. Huh? Why did Cotton kill Tilly though? We don't know yet, but we know Hank is pretty pissed off about it so much that propane kind of starts showing itself a little bit, but not for real. So Cotton like, all right, because I killed 50 men. You're gonna be the 51st if I find out what the fuck going on. So we at the top of this motherfucking ravine. Guess what I'm about to do? Oops. This little nigga survived.
Right.
God help us all. Oh no. Can you hear me, y'all?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. All right, cool.
We hear you.
All right, cool. So basically, the power of propane happened, and he woke up, fueled, anime meme style. That's what happens. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens. So regardless though, so this is basically how King of the Iron Hill even happens because of this moment. So fast forward 40 years again. So present day at this point, you find out, within the whole machine. All
right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. All right. There we go. Yeah, my stuff was tripping. There we go. All right. So within the Machine Propane Corporation, basically, you figure out Nancy Hicks Gribble Williams basically gets control over everything because a whole bunch of shit gets beaten up because Cotton says fuck y'all. Cotton just come through and say fuck everybody, fuck you too, Nancy, smacks you to the side. You didn't kill no 50 men. Just because he's old school. All right, Cotton's old school. He smacked her on the ass, slapped her around. That's what happened. This is Cotton Hill we're talking about. Okay, this just go with it. All right, and he does that with pretty much everybody, like Electric Wing God Fist style. Everybody. This is just what happened. So basically, Cotton's like, you know what? I'm gonna make another motherfucking tournament. Mind you, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we still here.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, my I don't know why it's been tripping right now, my stuff. But anyway, it kind of threw me off with the whole thing with my computer. Anyway, getting back to the story. So he starts a new tournament and he meets a motherfucking named Claudia. And with Claudio, we're gonna call him Khan Super Nuciphone.
I remember you said that in the last episode. Yeah.
So Claudio is going to be kind in all respects right now. All right. So he's the leader of what's called the Artists of Sirius, right? Basically, secret organizations, demon hunters, exorcists, all this other shit, right? So Cotton wants to expose Hank, right? Because he was like, all right, because you the devil and this is a devil hunter. So yeah, son, you about to get exercised from this propane because fuck Buck Strickland. That's kind of just where he at this point. Even though Buck Strickland has nothing to do with anything, Buck Strickland is just here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Right. So regardless, well, actually, his grandfather will call him Buck Strickland. We'll say Jim Pachi was Buck Strickland. Regardless, though, we get to the point where the journalist basically fast forward with the journalist and everything dealing with the journalist. He's like, hey, okay, so there's something weird about this family history. So he finds out about what happened with Buck Strickland, even though Buck Strickland and Cotton ain't father and son. I'm just going to go with the story. Buck Strickland basically got in prison underground because Cotton said, fuck you, you ain't taking over my territory. And he finds out that Tilly died. And so it was like, the same year he threw Hank off a cliff, the plot thickens, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, you in helicopters flying over everything, trying to see what's going on. But at the same time, Jen is in the desert and basically runs into G.H. Alexanderson. Yes, I said G.H. Alexanderson. So
good Hank.
Good Hank. Yes, sir. So GH says, oh well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and take my nephew down. So basically it's like, but he doesn't do that. He actually takes out the other soldiers and takes off with his nephew, and they just run.
All right, it's all good.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. My computer been tripping, but so basically takes them over to Violet Systems, right? Where everything is, and basically while Alyssa is getting fixed, aka Connie is getting fixed. Yes, Connie's Boskanovich. So because basically, she got fucked up in the last story, basically. Remember? So the same journalist basically telling the story meets with everybody and wants to actually kill Bobby in his sleep because family died. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But Good Hank was like, nah, don't kill my nephew. So, but I want to kill this nigga too, but nah, I don't think we should do that. Nah, Nah, we got bigger plans. We got bigger shit going on in it. Nah, this is how we stop everybody. He has to survive so that way Hank and Cotton can't be stopped. So we're not gonna kill him yet. So at another point in time, Heihachi's just in his dojo, chilling, meditating. A nigga kicks the doors in, like kicks the fuckers in with some fucking sandals, hard bottoms, wooden hard bottom sandals. He walks through, and it's a motherfucker named Akuma. Fucking Akuma comes in, talks mad shit. And I'll talk about grimy shit like, so I saw I knew Tilly from back in the Akuma is Murray. He is the Jewish dude that used to date Tilly back in the day. That's yes, I thought about it. That's
no. That could be true.
Yes. I just thought about it. Yes.
Yo,
we found Ryu's mom. Holy
Yes. So basically, Mary busts in. It's like, I used to know Tilly from back in the day, and she told me you was gonna be on that bullshit, and you and your son, and so I'm here to take y'all niggas out, and kind of looking like, I killed 50 men. Who the fuck are you? Like, you gonna be the 51st? He said, you gonna be my 51st, nigga. And so they get into it, and they're actually banging evenly. But what happens is a repeat of Tekken 5 happens. The Tekken 5 intro happens for the most part, and Jack 6 robots start breaking in. So a whole bunch of Terminators start breaking in, just fucking shit up. So next thing you know, Mary and Cotton got to work together, and they basically beat the shit out of every Jack robot. You know what I'm saying? So Heihachi just looking at him is just like, so who are you again? So how do you know my wife? Just know I know your wife, nigga. Don't worry about how I know your wife. Just know I know your wife. And I know she ain't around no more because a nigga was mad. So you gotta go. And this thing you know, they start banging again. But Murray ain't no hoe. Like, right. He really ain't a hoe, like by no means. And this is Heihachi we're talking about. Heihachi is definitely no one's hoe. By no means. And he actually gets taken down by the motherfucking Raging Demon. He actually gets taken down by that. Akuma just looks at him, Principal Skinner style, pathetic, and walks off in the sunset. But what you find out is not everything is what it seems. I'll say that much. Not everything is what it seems, because did he really die? Akuma hasn't killed as many people with the Raging Demon as you think he has.
True. Not Gil, not Goken.
Yeah. Gotta think about that. So, but anywho, so fast forward everything to basically, you know, Machine Propane, all the paramilitary, that they start invading Violet Systems, right? And you know that's what Jen is chilling at. But basically, and you know, Nancy Hicks Rebel's right there, like, so I need Bobby. And so, but Connie steps in the way. And yeah, Connie ain't taking none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Connie tries, of course, but they still get hold of Bobby. For the most part, you know, Nancy tries, you know, contacts everybody over the helicopter, say, hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here. But here's Lee at the radio, like saying, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Reverse Uno card. And basically all the soldiers that was on the helicopter just get kicked off. They fall from the helicopter. Just oops. And Lee flies off with Bobby. So at this point, GH, Connie, and all of GH's homies, they're trying to basically fight off the Machine Propane niggas as much as they can. You know what I'm saying? And then, but Lee blows up the building with everybody still inside, minus the crew. But you know, but Nancy and all her people still in shit. But Nancy survives. But she got her ass kicked, but she lives to fight on another day. But she's like, nigga, I'm good. I gotta get my hair done. Fuck the shit. So find out Murray comes and personally sees Hank at G Corporation at Strickland. And said, I come to take you out, little nigga. But Hank says, y'all wasting y'all time. You just wasting your time. Y'all just die. Don't even do this shit. Just bring him upstairs. Just bring him to the roof. Literally, that's what happens. Like, nah, because usually in any other circumstance, it'd be a whole can of fodder situation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hank was like, nah, I need y'all. Just bring him upstairs. So that they do. And basically he asked him, so how do you know my mama? So nigga, how do you know my mama? He was like, so just know I know your mama. Just know in the
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost you.
No, we lost Davey Jr. We lost him.
Oh no.
No.
I don't think he know he gone.
I don't think he knows he's gone either. Also, you guys can still hear me, right? Because all of a sudden the video stopped running and I got a little worried.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Okay, good. So hopefully the stream should still be running in.
Yep, I didn't see the buffering. But I heard your stream up here. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Say he connecting to the audio.
Okay. It's connected to the audio. We'll get him there shortly. Story will continue in a bit.
We'll be right back after these messages. You did the fucking Eric Andre?
Yeah. You know what's funny? That's actually my be right back thing, because I have a sound that says have the be right back, and then it plays that sound. I know we need to hear the rest. We can't end like this. We don't want to have a part two. You don't want to have a part two of this, but we might have it. We might have to.
I have to. It seemed like getting to the audio.
Okay, go ahead and if you're having a trouble connecting to the audio, we'll table this for now and do a part two, because it is like 1:35. So we gotta get the tournament going ASAP.
Oh yeah.
All right, so it got bogus, right? My sister just said nope.
Oh,
yeah.
dang.
Oh man. Hey,
no, this is the wildest shit ever, man. I promise.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good, man.
They just said nope, so I'm gonna have to cut out a whole bunch of dead air out of here.
Oh, it's all good, man. Now I gotta. You know what? Leave it in, because we were kind of like talking a little bit of stuff, but it's all good.
Oh, actually, hold on one second. All right. So I'm gonna have to just try to finish it up as much as I can like this. All right. So basically, what I was trying to say was, he basically asked, "So nigga, how the fuck you know my mom?" And he said basically on some, in the words of Slayton Johnson, niggas know your mom. There's so many words, niggas know your mom. So at this point, they start throwing hands. And so much so that Hank gotta activate the power of propane real quick to get this nigga. And they're actually fighting it. But Heihachi, yes, he survived because, like I said, how many people have honestly died with the raging demon? Exactly. This is keeping them 100. So basically, kind of like, hey, fuck the shit, from a distance, from a fucking laboratory, sends down a death ray from a fucking satellite. And basically blows the whole fucking building to Kingdom Come. Think he killed Murray and Hank. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, he captured footage of everything that happened, the whole fucking fight, right before he launched everything. So he caught Kazuya fighting Murray and him turning into a demon. So now it's to the point where, oops, you've been exposed to the world. And of course, that sends the world into fucking chaos and peril and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you know, a whole bunch of news all over the world spreading that shit. And the journalist is telling the story, realizing that, so she's kind of more real than I thought it was. I thought it was just like on some paramilitary war type shit and some control and domination. So, but we in the realm of the supernatural. I didn't realize that. So at this point, it comes down to, did Kazuya, aka Hank, survive? Did he really die, or did he survive that attack? Which you find out he did. And not only did he survive the attack, but from fucking ground level, he launched his own laser. Not from a fucking death ray from space, from himself. Remember, Kazuya can launch a propane laser. You know what I'm saying?
Why does he have a laser?
That propane laser, you know what I'm saying? So it shoots a laser of pure hatred and propane towards his father's satellite. And from the fucking ground. So thinking that's about at least 100, 200 miles up. Just
got more than that.
Boom, blows the shit up. So at this point, everything starts crashing down to Earth because of satellite. You know what I'm saying? So shit starts crashing down to Earth. And of course, because it's a massive satellite, it causes a whole bunch of collateral damage. Just a huge, massive PR issue. So you got Hank being a demon, and you got this massive catastrophe that just happened on top of a war. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. He wants to so the same journalist wants to try to keep on doing this, like this expose for the most part, kind of keep on doing his story, but basically finds out that Cotton wants to talk to the journalist in person, right? And basically tells like, okay, so let me put you on game about how this whole blood feud even started in the first fucking place. So basically, back in the day when I was a young nigga, I killed about 25 men at this point. I didn't kill the whole 50, about 25. You know what I'm saying? I used to teach at my dad's place, you know, because the family shit. And it was this young girl that came through. A real young girl. Her name was Tilly, and you know, Tilly was a student. I used to teach her. She, you know, I saw her grow to be a fine young lady. So you see how this is going. So first of all, Heihachi's already an older man. He's already a grown man, and Tilly's like a little girl. So we got pedo vibes already kind of there, but it's kind of never. So you know, you kind of have to look at Cotton a little bit different because he likes them young. You know what I'm saying? You know, GH's mama is a perfect example. Just being honest. So so he tells a story about like how she grew up being a student in the dojo, being one of the best students he ever had. And eventually they had a relationship, like I said. And out of that relationship came Hank. So Cotton fucked Tilly, got Hank out the situation. That's how we got there. So one day, Tilly got sick, right? So, and she got real mean and violent, like super violent. And Cotton didn't know why. So he decided, okay, let me just try to, you know, make sure she's cool, give her soup, make, you know, cold towel, shit. Trying to basically nurse about the hills, just like any loving person would do. You know, who loves their wife, because they are married at this point in time as well. So who wouldn't, right? So he's trying to figure out like, how she get sick out of nowhere? And not only that, just over time, she just start getting randomly sick with different shit. And it was just really weird. Like, why is this happening to her? Like, I don't know what's going on. COVID ain't a thing yet. So, I don't know what the fuck happened. So, one day, Heihachi just on chill in the same dojo that he got attacked in by Murray. You know what I'm saying? Tilly comes up to Cotton and says, so, I know you're going to be on some bullshit one day, and I can already foresee that. So I can't have that happen. So you find out Tilly's whole bloodline runs on the power of propane. Her whole family. And she just devil triggers with propane. Then you find out basically that's how Kazuya and Jen, aka Hank and Bobby, that's how they got it. It's through her. Not Heihachi, through Tilly. So during this fight where Cotton had to fight Tilly, unfortunately Cotton had to take her down because he already killed 25 at this point. She became number 26. Well, I'll put it like that. And he mourned for her because at the same time, even though, yes, she did try to kill him, that was his lover and that was his wife. You know what I'm saying? And that really fucked him up, like severely. But in knowing this, because he's like, okay, if Tilly did this and it came from her family bloodline, did this shit pass down to my son? And so he's just been looking at his little 5-year-old son like, I don't like that shit. Drop a dime on that, eat a banana. I don't like that shit. Nope, I don't like that shit. No. So it basically in short, you find out that he threw Hank off of a cliff, like I said, because if he really does have this shit, and I fuck around and say, so the worst case scenario, it said the best case scenario is I lost my son. The worst case scenario is he survives because he's supernatural and becomes a fucking problem for me later on down the line. Yes, the worst case scenario happened. So, you know what I'm saying? So basically, after telling the story for the most part, the journalist gets knocked out. So after the journalist gets knocked out, he ups to see GH. And he's like, okay, so if you want to go ahead and find me, this is where I am. Basically talking about Heihachi because basically Heihachi left notes. He left notes, say, hey, this is where the fuck I'm gonna be in. And so next thing you know, they go back to Valor Systems. And next thing you know, from one of the satellites, they get a whole visual display of a volcano. Right? Symbolic, Tekken 2, you know what I mean? So Hank and kind of just standing off in the middle of a fucking volcano, about to fight each other. And they start. And they're actually fighting evenly. Cotton actually is legitimately beating the shit out of Hank. We say you and your narrow urethra getting these hands, boy. That's just what it is.
What?
So you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, Hank is really pissed. And he's like, okay, so fuck the shit. I'm gonna go ahead and transform. But not that he just transforms. He takes the full brunt of propane that he's been conserving from all this time, this propane and hatred. And he turns into like a whole evolved version of a propane devil. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And basically, they started fighting. But Cotton, still being the Brazilian old nigga that he is, he literally does beat Hank back into a lesser form, which is wild. You know what I'm saying? And so at this point, they just tired as shit, just barely able to punch each other, just exhausted, not even can even avoid each other's hits. Like they just get fucked up at this point. The niggas is exhausted and tired. They've been fighting a volcano. They lost all their electrolytes. They need some Gatorade. They need about a good 10 minutes just to chill. They don't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, flashbacks are starting to happen at this point, right? Because Cotton headbutts hangs to the ground and says like he remembers everything that's going on. So I have a flashback about everything that's going on, and Kazuya has a flashback as well, more about like, I remember you killing my mom. I remember you throwing me off a cliff. I didn't understand why you did any of that shit. Like, and you used to beat me. So basically, you find out Heihachi, as noble as he wanted to consider his cause was for killing his wife and trying to kill his son, he also was a pretty shitty individual. I mean, and other Tekken games have shown he's a pretty shitty person. So, it always basically has been a shitty person. Because even before they remember Tekken 5, I mean, he pretty much locked up his father.
Yeah.
And took his shit over. I mean, just cause he was greedy. So, always keep that in mind. So, at this point, Hank gets so pissed off. I mean, so pissed off that he punches Cotton in the chest hard as he fucking can. One last time. Right in the chest. And that was the day that Cotton died. Had a heart attack right on the spot. Cardiac arrest. Right there. So Hank takes his body again and say, instead of throwing you off a ravine, I'm going to do the same thing that you did to me in Tekken 2. So I'm going to go ahead and throw you right into the fucking lava itself. And that's it. And that is the story of Cotton Machine. So, as you know, Cotton is falling, basically, Cotton's body, I should say, is falling. Hank knows his marriage is to the distance. And he's just like, oh, so you survived that shit too, huh? And next thing you know, Kazi was like, all right, so I got my second win again. So let's go ahead and transform. But at the same time, Murray's a little bit different too. Murray's a little bit stronger, a little bit like, kind of got like a Saiyan boost. And unlocked his shit a little bit first. Like, all right, little nigga, you a challenge now. I see you a challenge. And next thing you know, they clash fist. But no one knows what happens after that. It's an unconcluded fight. No one knows what happens. So basically, fast forward, the whole crew is on the rooftop. Basically, you know, GH, Lee, and Connie. They're all on the rooftop. They're looking at everything, just a fucking room. The whole city that's surrounding everything on the rooftop. You know, everything's fucked up because of the massive war. Like, it just fucked everything up. At the same time, out of nowhere, because, you know, Bobby been kind of out for the count for most of the story. Bobby just happens to walk up and like, so, I gotta kill my daddy. So, who with me? Y'all with me? And then cue Alan Silvestri's Avengers music. And there is the king of the Iron Hill 7. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an interesting story, man. It was. Dang. So that means the next Tekken game will be the first Tekken game we don't see Heihachi in, huh?
Yeah,
possibly unless they do like a flashback thing or like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah, they might do either a flashback or they might pull a KOF where it's like, oh, here you go.
Just bring dead folks back.
Bro, he died, bro. There's no way he survived that. Unless you're like it was.
He's done. He's got.
He's dead.
Yeah,
a heart attack, and in a freaking volcano, just getting just melted. No,
there's no comeback.
They show him pretty much falling into lava, and they pretty much they obviously don't show the splash or anything like that, but you just know like there's no way he could have survived or grabbed onto something at the end or hit something like he did.
The intro Tekken 8, Heihachi is not dead.
Heihachi Mishima isn't dead.
I don't know how he survived the Jack explosion though. That takes some.
Yeah, that was mess right there. Like they dogpiled him and somehow he survived.
Yeah, he survived that day. Hachi must be realer than we thought. Also, one more thing before he ends. What was ever the story? I can't remember the story about Jinpachi. Like, why did he have that demon form?
Basically, it was just a demon spirit. It just happened to be married. So yeah, it wasn't like nothing devil related, nothing like that. It was just a Benjamin spirit just happened to notice like, oh, so you got fucked over, so I'm gonna bring you back to get your vengeance.
Yeah, true. Because I'm about to say, could you imagine if that was actually a thing the whole time, bro? It'd have been harder to kill Heihachi than Kazi and Jin would be broken, dog.
Cause dude, it was like, okay, so maybe it's Jinpachi that got it. Okay, no, maybe it's Azazel that got it. Okay, so who the fuck has it? And then we find out, oh, it's literally a bloodline thing. This shit goes back.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Tekken stories always have somebody's mom or dad as the boss. We've had like Heihachi, Kazuya, Jin's mom, like Heihachi's dad, Kazuya's dad, Jin's dad. Like, dang, the whole family. Who's gonna be in the next one?
Like, dude, like Tekken 7 has the most Mishimas ever in one game. You got Kazuya, Jin, Heihachi, Kazumi, and Lars.
Yeah,
all in the same game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because Lars is Heihachi's biological son, but he has a different mom, right?
Yeah,
that's why he's called GH.
Yep. Dang, Tekken 8 about to be Lars' mom, final boss. We find out.
Man, that'd be wild.
That'd be funny.
They never touched on that. That's crazy. I thought they would do that before Heihachi died, but I guess not. Must not have been important. Man, this was cool, man. This was really fun. Like, I'm actually glad I finally was able to get on one of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you having me on here.
Oh yeah, this was good.
For sure. Well, and that is it, man. That is episode 28, man. Once again, ElChakotay, man. I really appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys having me on, man. Shoot, it was a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I'm about to come on again in the future. This ain't gonna be the last.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Agree.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I was just about to say it too.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Yeah. But yeah, man, for the rest of the HMD crew, 0B, Epidemic 006, JPJR. Well, you guys want to go ahead and say anything before we kind of close it out? Because I do got to get this tournament running, baby.
Real quick, be safe out there. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks. You too, man. Everybody in here.
Yeah.
All y'all.
All right. Epidemic.
Yeah, I'd say be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and get ready for that casual fighting tournament.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Real soon. Look at Johnny showed up just now, too.
Yep, indeed. Last but not least, the IOI, the KOI.
Minus some technical difficulties that we had for a second. For real, everyone, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. And weather's changing, so fall season is coming, aka good fresh weather. So make sure y'all embrace that, and good luck to everyone in the tournament.
Absolutely. All right.
ElChakotay, brother, I gotta see you again in person, man. Another tournament.
Yes, so.
Oh, bro. Yes, definitely.
Soon. Hopefully offline comes back next year, man. 2022 looking to be the real good way.
Yeah,
man.
Praying, bro. I'm tired of being at home all this time. I mean, I've been doing what I can to go out, but I just, tournaments aside.
Yeah, man.
I do want to just be able to go out more, man.
Hey, yeah, same here.
But tournaments, though, I do want to meet y'all and whoever goes and just, be cool.
Absolutely. Man.
Next year.
Yeah, man. 0B, man. We got to get you to come through.
Yeah, man. I gotta swing in with y'all this time.
Yeah, man. You got to, bro. But yeah, man. Well, that wraps it up for episode 28, man. I appreciate all you fellas coming through and rocking it with me. But it's time for the Casual Fighter Tournament. I'm going to go ahead and close things here. So, yep, man. That was episode 28, and we are out of here.
Peace out, y'all. See ya.
Peace, y'all.